Hello, my name is Kenneth Love, and I'm the founder and executive director of Break Free Ministries. I'm a Christian minister, relationship counselor, and addiction professional, and I'm excited about being with you here on today. I want you to visit our webpage, breakfreeministries.org, as well as our YouTube channel at Kenneth Love BFM. Our reflection for today is simply this: when humility is resisted, we remain trapped in our comfort zones. And our scripture is taken from the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2 and 3. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given us. Listen, if we find ourselves measuring ourselves by ourselves or measuring ourselves by other people's opinions, we might find ourselves right smack dab out of the will of God. So let me pose a couple questions for you on today. The first one is simply this: do you really want to be rid of your anger, your resentments, your fears? And the second question is, do you find yourself still clinging to your fears, your doubts, your self-loathing, or self-hatred? The reason why I ask those two questions is because oftentimes, even though we know better, we won't try to do better because we don't like change. Human beings tend to just naturally resist change, even when it's positive. And oftentimes, there seems to be this distorted security in familiar pain because it seems safer to embrace what we know than to let go of it for the unknown. Is that your story? Well, today I want to challenge you. I want to encourage you to become willing enough and humble enough to let God do what he wants to do in your life, because he wants to transform your life in a way that's beyond your wildest dreams. He wants to help you make a shift. And we have to be willing for him to do that, because he didn't make no robots, and he's not going to just do something for us that we're not willing to be done for us and to us. And so it's time now to make a shift. Allow God to move you from being selfish and self-centered to selfless, from being dishonest to honest, to living in this place of lustfulness, to begin to live in a place of love, to be moving from a place of pride and egotism and arrogance to a place of humility, a place where we can live in peace rather than in turmoil. So what are you going to do? Now listen, oftentimes the truth of the matter is, I don't really want what I need. And when that happens, I've got a 7-word prayer. God, help me want what I need. You see, as I said before, oftentimes I know what I need, but I'm not really in the mindset of wanting it. In other words, I don't really want what I need, and I need God's help. But I need to be honest with God first before I can expect him to move in and meet me right at the point of my need so that I can experience the freedom that I need. Some freedom I need, and some freedom I'm not even aware that I need. So what are you going to do? This is the time today for a real shift to take place. Are you ready for the shift? Are you ready to allow God to be God in some areas of your life that you haven't? I'm hoping that you choose to do what you haven't done in the past, perhaps, today, and let God be large and in charge in those areas that needs his presence and his power. Until next time, be blessed.